Chosen one, hear the call that echoes not from the mouths of men, but from the depths of eternity itself. It is a call that has crossed generations, a voice that has whispered in silence, thundered in storms, and lingered in the very air you breathe. You have felt it even in your quietest moments, when no one else could see, when no one else could hear. That voice has always been there, reminding you of a truth greater than yourself. You are chosen. You are marked. You are appointed for a time that is not fleeting but eternal. And now the hour has come when you can no longer ignore the summons. Chosen one, it is your time. Eternal wealth awaits. The road behind you was not easy. You have walked through valleys where shadows pressed heavy against your spirit. You have endured storms that seemed relentless. You have felt forgotten, unseen, even abandoned. Yet, none of it was wasted. Every tear, every scar, every moment when you nearly surrendered, it all became part of your preparation. You see, destiny never wastes suffering. The pain that threatened to destroy you was in truth the fire that refined you. The nights that felt endless were the soil in which your strength was planted. The silence that felt unbearable was the sacred space where eternity carved wisdom into your soul. If you had been lifted before the right time, you would not have been ready. But now, chosen one, you are ready. Now you stand at the threshold of everything promised. Wealth awaits you, and wealth is more than coins or crowns. Wealth is the fullness of life, the abundance that flows from the eternal into every realm of your existence. It is the wealth of vision, where you no longer stumble in confusion but walk with clarity. It is the wealth of strength, where no storm can shake the foundation of your being. It is the wealth of peace, where you live unshaken by the chaos of the world. And yes, it is also the wealth of provision, the doors of opportunity, the flow of resources, the gathering of blessings that enable you not only to live fully but to create, to build, to give, to leave a legacy that outlasts you. Wealth is the river, and you are the vessel through which it flows. Chosen one, you must understand that your chosenness was never an accident. You did not stumble into destiny by chance. The eternal does not choose lightly. The very fact that you hear these words, the very fact that something within you rises in recognition, is proof that you have always been marked. Others may have doubted you, dismissed you, misunderstood you, but destiny never forgot. The stars have held your name since before you took your first breath. The universe has bent itself to ensure that, even through every detour, you would arrive at this moment. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on time, eternal time. Lift your head, chosen one. See beyond the limits that once confined you. The eternal does not speak in smallness. It does not call you to crawl when you were made to soar. The wealth that awaits you is vast because your calling is vast. You were not chosen to live in the shadows of mediocrity. You were chosen to shine so that others might see the light within themselves. You were not chosen to hoard wealth for yourself. You were chosen to embody abundance, to overflow so greatly that all who encounter you are changed by your presence. This is why your wealth is eternal. It cannot be exhausted. It cannot be diminished. It cannot be stolen. What is eternal cannot be touched by decay. Do you remember the moments when you felt you could not go on, yet somehow you did? Do you remember the nights when hope seemed gone, yet a spark refused to die within you? That spark was the sign. That unquenchable flame was the proof of your chosenness. It was the eternal keeping you alive, holding you steady, preparing you for this very unveiling. You thought you were barely surviving, but in truth, you were being trained to reign. Now the waiting is over. The veil is lifted. The time has come. Chosen one, wealth awaits not only to bless you but to reveal something through you. When the eternal calls someone, it is never only for their sake. It is so that their light might awaken the many. You are chosen not just for yourself, but for all who will encounter your journey. Your wealth will not end with you. It will ripple outward, touching lives you may never even meet. Your words will ignite courage in others. Your presence will bring peace where there was fear. Your abundance will open doors for those who had none. This is the true nature of eternal wealth. It multiplies, it expands, it overflows. But to step into this, you must shed the last remnants of smallness. No longer can you see yourself as unworthy. Worthiness was decided long before your doubts. The eternal did not wait for you to prove yourself before it called you chosen. You were chosen first, and now your task is simply to rise to the truth of who you already are. Do not question whether you deserve wealth. Wealth was made for you. Do not wonder if you are ready. Readiness has been woven into you through every moment of your journey. You are not being given something new. You are awakening to what has always been yours. The world will not always understand. Some will question why you rise now, why abundance flows to you, why doors open before you. They do not see the path you have walked. They do not know the fires you have endured. But you must not shrink to ease their discomfort. You were not chosen to make others feel comfortable in their smallness. You were chosen to remind them of their greatness. Do not apologize for the crown you wear. Do not dim the light you carry. You are not an imposter in the halls of destiny. You are the rightful heir. And so, chosen one, I tell you again, it is your time eternal. The gates of wealth are open. The rivers of abundance are flowing. The treasures of wisdom, strength, peace, and provision are ready for your hands. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. This is the moment you were born for, the moment eternity prepared you for, the moment when everything aligns. Step forward with courage. Walk as one who knows. Speak as one who remembers. Live as one who has already inherited. For the truth is simple, undeniable, unshakable wealth awaits you, and it cannot be withheld. Chosen one, the first veil has lifted, and you have seen the truth. Your time is eternal and wealth has always awaited you. But this is only the beginning. To awaken is one thing, to reign is another. Many awaken but remain hesitant. They see the crown before them yet do not place it upon their heads. They taste the river yet do not drink deeply. But you are not called to hesitation. You are not chosen to stand at the threshold. You are chosen to enter fully, to walk boldly, to reign without apology. Reigning in your eternal time means no longer seeking confirmation from others. You do not need the approval of the small-minded, nor the validation of those who cannot comprehend the vastness of your calling. The Eternal has already declared you worthy. The crown has already been placed upon your spirit. The only question now is whether you will carry yourself in alignment with that truth. Chosen one, wealth awaits not the timid but the courageous. And courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward even when fear whispers. You have faced far greater trials than the doubts of today. You have survived storms that would have crushed others. Do you think fear has power over you now? No, you have already proven stronger. Understand that the wealth of eternity is not fragile. It is not a fleeting opportunity that might vanish if you falter. It is a constant current, waiting for you to align. Just as rivers flow to the sea, so too does abundance flow to the chosen. When you stand tall, when you embrace your calling, when you live as one who knows they are chosen, the river cannot resist you. It bends towards you, it surrounds you, it carries you. Wealth is not something you chase, it is something that recognizes you. But wealth carries responsibility. The Eternal does not entrust crowns to those who would misuse them. It chooses carefully, and it has chosen you because it knows you will not squander what is given. You have been trained in scarcity so that you may honor abundance. You have been disciplined in silence so that you may steward influence. You have been humbled in trial so that prosperity will not corrupt you. This is why your journey was long, why your path was heavy, why the preparation seemed endless. The Eternal was not delaying your destiny, it was ensuring you would be unshakable when the wealth came. And now it comes, overflowing, abundant, unstoppable. Chosen one. Reigning means shifting your perspective. No longer must you think in terms of survival. You are not here to scrape by. You are here to overflow. No longer must you measure yourself against the standards of the world. You are not called to fit into their fragile definitions of success. You are called to redefine success itself. You are called to show that true wealth is not greed, but generosity, not arrogance, but radiant confidence, not hoarding, but overflowing. When you walk in abundance, others will see that prosperity is not a curse, but a blessing. They will learn from you that wealth is not chains, but wings. As you reign, chosen one, you will become a light for others. People will be drawn to your presence not because of what you own, but because of who you are. They will feel the peace that surrounds you, the courage that radiates from you, the abundance that flows through you. In your rise, they will remember their own worth. In your courage, they will find their own. In your wealth, they will discover that abundance is possible for them too. You are chosen not just to live in eternal wealth, but to embody it so fully that the world itself is transformed by your presence. This is why the Eternal chose you and not another. Because you will not keep the wealth locked away. You will not hoard it in fear. You will allow it to flow like a river, reaching those in need, lifting those in despair, awakening those who slumber in doubt. You are a vessel of abundance, and vessels are meant to pour. Fear not, pouring does not deplete you. The more you give, the more you overflow. This is the paradox of eternal wealth. It multiplies as it flows. Reigning in your eternal time also means standing firm when opposition arises. Do not think that your rise will go unnoticed. Shadows will stir when light shines brightly. Some will criticize, some will doubt, some will even resist. But their resistance is powerless against what the eternal has decreed. Remember this always: no hand can close the door that eternity has opened. No voice can silence the decree of destiny. No shadow can extinguish the light of chosenness. You are untouchable in your alignment with eternity. Let critics speak. Let doubters whisper. Their words are weightless compared to the eternal truth. You are chosen. You are crowned. You are eternal. Chosen one, wealth awaits in every dimension of your being. It is not limited to material prosperity. It is the wealth of health, where your body is strengthened and renewed. It is the wealth of clarity, where your mind sees beyond confusion. It is the wealth of relationships, where those aligned with your purpose gather around you, lifting you higher. It is the wealth of opportunity, where doors appear where walls once stood. It is the wealth of vision, where you see what others cannot, and therefore create what others only dream of. You are the carrier of these treasures. They belong to you because they flow through you. And so, I tell you again, reign boldly. Do not tiptoe into your inheritance. Do not apologize for your abundance. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Walk with the authority of one who knows. Speak with the power of one who remembers. Live with the peace of one who is certain. Your time is eternal. Your wealth is unshakable. Your chosenness is undeniable. This is the second unveiling. The first was awakening. The second is reigning. And the third, chosen one, will be the legacy you leave, the eternal mark you carve upon the world. For eternity does not choose you for a moment. It chooses you for generations. The wealth that flows through you will ripple outward long after your footsteps fade. But that belongs to the final part of your journey. For now, stand tall, wear your crown, walk in your reign. The eternal has spoken, it is your time eternal, and wealth awaits. Chosen one, you have awakened. You have stepped into your eternal reign. And now the final truth must be revealed. Your destiny is not only about you. Your eternal time, your wealth, your abundance, these are not for your hands alone. They are for the generations. They are for the world. They are for eternity itself. This is the third unveiling legacy. For what is wealth if it ends with you? What is abundance if it dies when you depart? The eternal does not invest in the temporary. It does not pour crowns upon those who think only of their own survival. The eternal chooses those who understand that true wealth must ripple outward, touching lives, shaping futures, and echoing beyond the limits of a single lifetime. That is why you were chosen, not simply to live abundantly, but to live eternally through the impact you leave. Chosen one, think of the lives you will touch. Some you will know, some you will never meet. Yet through your words, your works, your presence, your wealth, their lives will change. A child will dream bigger because they saw what you built. A weary soul will rise stronger because they heard your voice. A forgotten one will find hope because your abundance reached them. This is legacy. This is eternal wealth, when what you carry multiplies long after you have gone. Do not underestimate the power of a life lived in alignment with destiny. History has been shaped not by crowds but by the chosen few who dared to embrace their calling. And now you join their ranks. You are not a wanderer in the story of time. You are a shaper of it. You are not a footnote in the book of eternity. You are a chapter. Your life will echo, not because you forced it to, but because the eternal decreed it so. Chosen one, wealth awaits in forms you have not yet imagined. It is the wealth of legacy, where your influence lives on in the minds and hearts of those who follow. It is the wealth of creation, where what you build endures the storms of time. It is the wealth of memory, where your name becomes a banner of inspiration. It is the wealth of eternity, where nothing you have sown is ever lost. You will not fade into silence. You will not vanish into dust. You will live on in every life you have touched, every soul you have lifted, every seed you have planted. This is why the eternal chose you, because you would not squander the gift, because you would not hoard the wealth, because you would not live small when you were made for greatness. Others may have been more skilled, more visible, more powerful in the eyes of the world. But eternity does not measure as the world measures. Eternity chooses by essence, by endurance, by the flame that refuses to die. That flame burns in you, chosen one, and now the world will see it. But hear this as well, legacy does not mean perfection. You will stumble. You will face challenges. You will encounter moments of doubt. Yet even then, the eternal remains. Your chosenness does not vanish with failure. Your eternal time does not expire with mistakes. For eternity is greater than your weakness. Wealth is greater than your lack. Destiny is greater than your doubt. What matters is not whether you stumble, but whether you rise again. And rise you will. For you were chosen not to fall, but to stand. Chosen one, the Eternal has entrusted you with a truth the world desperately needs, that life is more than survival, that wealth is more than gold, that abundance is more than material gain. Through you, others will see that true prosperity begins within and flows outward. They will see that eternal wealth cannot be stolen, cannot be destroyed, cannot be lost. And when they see it in you, they will believe it for themselves. This is your legacy, to awaken others to their own greatness. The day will come when you look back upon your journey. You will see the valleys you walked through, the storms you endured, the nights you thought endless. And you will see how each one was part of the preparation, how each one carved strength into your being, how each one carried you here. You will smile, not with pride alone, but with gratitude. For you will know that none of it was wasted. Everything was used. Everything was redeemed. Everything became part of the wealth you now carry. And when others look at you, they will not only see a life of abundance, they will see a life of meaning. They will see that chosenness is not a burden but a gift. They will see that destiny is not distant but present. They will see that wealth is not selfish but generous. They will see the eternal reflected in your eyes, in your words, in your deeds. And they will rise too. This is legacy. This is eternal wealth. Chosen one. Let this final truth settle into your spirit. Eternity is not finished with you. Your time is not a chapter, but a book. Your wealth is not a moment, but a river. Your legacy is not a whisper, but a song that will echo